If you're planning to immigrate to Canada permanently, or if you're already in Canada who wants to become PR in 2026 or moving forward, stop scrolling. IRCC has expanded its category-based PR selection, and this could significantly change your chances of receiving invitation. But here's the reality. Most people are hearing about these new updates or new categories announced recently, yet very few actually understand who qualifies, how it works, or what it actually means for you. In this video, I'm going to break down everything in clear and simple terms. We will start with the newly announced categories, then move through the existing ones, and I will explain their requirements in a way that helps you understand exactly where you stand and what actions you should take next. Before we dive into the categories, there's something extremely important you need to understand. Category-based selection is not a separate immigration program. It does not replace Express NT. It does not automatically grant PR. To receive an invitations under any category-based round, you must first meet the minimum requirements under the Express Entry. That means you must qualify under the one of the three federal immigration programs. First one is Federal Skills Workers Program. Second one is Canadian Experience Class, or the last one is Federal Skills Trades Program. Only after you are eligible and once inside the Express Entry pool, you can potentially be selected under the category-based round. When RCIC holds one of these rounds, they rank candidates in the pool who meets that category requirements, and then they invite the top ranking candidates to apply for PR. So you are still competing. CRS score still matters, and finally, very important, preparation still matters. Now that we have clarified that foundation, let's talk about the newly announced and highly discussed category. One of the most controversial and specific category is the skilled military recruits category. This comes at a time when Canada is significantly increasing its defense investment. The 2026 Defense Strategy outlines plans to increase the defense spending by approximately 2% of GDP of Canada, around 63 billion Canadian dollars, with a long-term target of reaching 5% of GDP by 2035. That's a substantial national commitment. With the increased defense investment comes with the need of highly trained and experienced military personnel. However, this category is extremely targeted. It's not open to general public. To qualify, you must be a foreign skilled military applicant. You must currently be serving in a recognized military or foreign military, and you must have at least 10 years of continuous service. Your work must align with the specific skilled or no code, including commissioned officers, specialized member, and operations member of the armed forces. In addition, you must have valid job offers from Canadian Armed Forces. This job offer must be continuous, full-time, and at least 3 years of duration. You must also have at least 2 years of secondary education credentials. If your education was completed outside Canada, you will need to have education credential assessments to prove equivalency, and of course you must meet all the specific instructions listed for that particular round. Again, this is a highly specialized program, and it's not broad access immigrations where anyone can come and serve in the military or become permanent residency through this program. Now let's move to the researchers category program. Canada is not adjusting immigration randomly. It's aligning immigration policy with a long-term economic and innovation strategy. In December 2025, Government of Canada announced 1.7 billion investment over 12 years under the Canada Global Impact and Research Talent Initiative. This initiative aims to attract more than 1,000 leading international and expertise researchers, scientists, like AI specialists, including francophone researchers. The goal is to ensure that Canada remains competitive globally in areas such as scientific innovations, advanced technology, health research, and economic development. To qualify under the researcher category, you must have accumulated at least 12 months of full-time work experience or equivalent part-time within past 3 years. That experience must be Canada and must be in a single listed occupation. It does not need to be continuous though. Under the research category, examples of professions or knockouts includes university professors, lecturers, post-secondary teaching and research assistants. This category clearly reflects Canada's focus on attracting global research talents and become a superpower in terms of innovations and development. Now let's talk about one of the most significant opportunities to become PR in Canada, the French language proficiency category. Canada is increasing its allocations for French-speaking permanent residents outside Quebec. The target is 9% of total admissions in 2026, increasing to 10.5% by 2028. For the 2026, Canada wants to admit around 380 PR in PR, and if you do the math of 9% represent approximately around 35,000 individuals. There is a substantial number of opportunities. To qualify under this category, you must achieve at least CLB7 in all 4 language bands, and there are 2 types of tests you can do. One is TIEF Canada or TEF Canada, and TCF Canada exam. If you want to learn more about these tests, I have mentioned their website link, and you can check for the further to do more research. Your test result must be valid within 2 years like IELTS, and you must meet the rounds specific instructions. Looking at the past invitations, French category tours have often had a lower CR score compared to general tours. If you speak French even as a second language, this category would dramatically improve your chances. And I know and I heard there are so many the temporary residents in Canada who wants to become a PR through the French. They are learning French like crazy. So I hope one of you gets into this huge increase target by the government. Healthcare and social services category remains a major focus for PR in Canada for the 2026 and moving forward. To qualify, you must have at least 12 months of full-time experience within the past 3 years in Canada or abroad in eligible occupation. So which means even if you're not in Canada, or if you're outside of Canada in one of the country, and if you're working in one of these occupations, and you have a 1 year of experience, then you can enter into the full, and obviously you have to compete with the candidate in Canada as well, and you have to go through the ranking. The occupations under this includes like nurses, dentists, speech language pathologists, dietitians, chiropractor, medical technologist, and many others. So basically there are 37 occupation under this category. I will list these occupations, or I will give a link in my description of this video. You can directly go into and check if your occupation is listed under this, and if it's eligible, then obviously you can enter into the pool. There's also a targeted category for physicians with Canadian work experience, which means they must have work experience in Canada only. To qualify, you must have accumulated at least 12 months of full-time experience past 3 years in Canada. This applies to general practitioners, surgical specialists, and specialists in clinical and laboratory medicine. Given ongoing healthcare operations and physician shortage in Canada, which many people or millions of Canadians doesn't have a family doctor, this priority is not surprising at all. Canada also has a huge shortage of skilled workers in trades, education, and transport. So that's why for the 2026 and moving forward as well, there's a huge focus on this part of category. So for the trade category, which includes electricians, heavy-duty mechanics, roofers, HVAC mechanics, and other skilled trades, there are a number of occupations which you can see through the link in my video description. The next category is education category, which includes elementary, secondary teachers, early childhood educators, teacher assistant, and instructor for persons with disabilities. The last one is the transport category, which includes air pilots, aircraft mechanics, automotive service technicians, and others. And for each of this category, the general rule remains same: at least 12 months of relevant experience within past 3 years, either in Canada or abroad in a listed occupation. So which means all of this category or all of these occupations, even if you're not in Canada or outside Canada, in one of your country, if you work in this one of those occupations, and if you have 1 year of experience, if your point is high enough, then there's chances that you can be invited to Canada as a permanent residence directly. Next category, we have a senior managers with the Canadian work experience, which means the individual must be working in Canada only. This category targets high-level executive in leadership positions. To qualify, you must have accumulated at least 12 months of full-time experience within past 3 years, and that experience must be in Canada as mentioned. It must be fall under the specific tier 0 occupations, which represent senior executive roles in sectors such as financial services, business services, healthcare administrations, education administrations, trade constructions, and transportations. That's it for the category based PR programs which is announced recently, and let me say this clearly and confidently. Category based selection doesn't mean automatic PR. It doesn't mean you skip CRS. It doesn't mean it's a separate immigration pathway. You must still be eligible under the Express NT, which is the basis of inviting a permanent residency in Canada. You must still create a profile, and you must still compete based on the ranking with other candidates. Category increases opportunity, but preparation determines the success in the end. Finally, thank you so much for watching until now. If anyone is watching, if your occupation falls under one of this category, your next step is simple. So confirm your no code, confirm your Express NT eligibility, then focus on strengthening your CR score, and positioning yourself strategically in the pool to make sure that you competing well with the other candidates. Category-based selection reflects Canada's economic and workforce priorities for the next generations. Immigration is becoming more targeted and strategic now. If you align yourself with these priorities, your chances improve, and there's chances that you may become permanent resident one day. Let me know in the comment which category applies to you. I may create a dedicated and detailed breakdown of that specific group, whichever has the highest number of the category or the specific job that you have. And as always, this information is for educational purpose only, and thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Thank you.